on your path, even though you're, you know, kind of like slowing your path down a little bit, it's worth it because you want to enjoy yourself, right? So that's like the big point, is just making this a lifestyle. So that's one of the things I'm doing. I'm also making sure to stay hydrated. So I'm on the way to a charity basketball game right now. So I'm going to make sure to be drinking water while I'm watching the game. I'm not going to have a drink. So, you know, that's kind of like and I just am not in the mood to even do that. Plus I'm driving. So there's that. And so yeah, getting in my water. I'm going to have protein and veggies wherever I go. I'm trying to think. That's pretty much it. As far as, you know, staying balanced and staying on track. So let me know in the comments what you did this weekend to maybe do a tweak or a balance, or maybe you just didn't do anything and you said, I'm just going to enjoy the whole weekend. That's fine too. Make up for it in the middle of the week. That's what it's about, right? It's working in like the ability to just make this lifestyle and have fun and not be in torture. Like, we don't want to be in torture. We don't want to do the fad dieting. We don't want to revert back to the same repetitive habits that are ultimately holding us back. They're not serving us, you know, and then we just end up starting all over again. You guys know the deal. Depending on like what your experiences has been, obviously, of course, everybody's different, but we've all basically, my main point is we've all been at some point where we just revert back to our default way of doing things, and we want to like slowly, comfortably, you know, strategically create new habits that get us closer to our goals. So again, this is, you know, a quick live while I'm on my way to a basketball game. Let me know what else you guys want to know about. I do have a couple more workouts with my trainer. I'll be working out and doing some tone classes, and I'm really noticing the stubborn fat around my stomach area is really starting to like to look how I want it to look. So, and I really think that's because of the consistent weight training along with the high intensity workouts, and then still keeping a really healthy full diet. I think that's been what's doing it for me. And then also prioritizing protein has really been a game changer for me too, because you really do feel satiated, and basically satiated just means like you feel full, you feel satisfied. You don't feel like you have to like, you know, still have a bag of chips after dinner, or still, you know, get a big bowl of dessert. It's like I just literally, I had what did I have? I had a protein shake earlier, and then I also had like protein and veggies. I had a pea protein patty, zhuzhed it up, and then had some broccoli. And because again, I'm eating like more on the lean side today because I knew I wasn't going to get a workout in, so I still made it tasty. I still, you know, it wasn't torture. I was excited to eat it. But then I feel satiated. Like right now, going to the basketball game, I'm not like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get there and get some fries and get some nachos, and you know. And then if I'm there and for some reason someone has nachos and they're like, oh, want to have a couple? I might have a couple. Like, that's fine. Again, slow, consistent changes. This is my entire. I just love talking about this stuff, and I love helping people out with this stuff, just because I get so many questions in my DM on Instagram about this kind of stuff. And so I decided to start a YouTube about mindset, about beginner fitness, about getting in the habit, about staying consistent over time, about doing things when you don't want to do them. Also, if you guys are really into like podcasts or talks or interviews, and you just need that extra boost every day, because I know I do. Like sometimes, like I just don't feel like working out, and then I'll listen to one of my favorite podcasters, and then I'll just have that bump of like energy. I'm like, okay, you know what? You don't feel like doing this, but just challenge yourself to do it anyway. So what do you have to lose, right? Even if it's 10 minutes. And then I'm finding like when you do that, when you just do the 5 or 10 minutes, then you're like, you know what? I'm already doing 5 or 10 minutes. Let me just go to 15 and then I'll be done with it today. You know, like those little things. Even if it's a minute, I'm not kidding. Like even if it's just you're like, okay, that's all I got today. You're building the main purpose is to build the habit to move your body every day. Like even my mom, I'm like, Mom, just move your body every day. Because she has a job where she sits for, 8 hours a day. And then she works from home, so she's not like going and getting in her car. So if she goes to get the mail, I'm just like, go at least do like 3 laps and get the mail. Like just those little things like end up adding up over time.